Hi guys, how are you doing? Okay, so today's reading is his current thoughts. So we've got 4 groups here. I'll bear in mind as well, it can be their current thoughts or her current thoughts. It doesn't have to be his. We've got 4 groups here. Welcome to anyone new. Welcome back to anyone returning. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. Share it, please, if you don't mind, if you enjoy it. And also subscribe and be sure to hit the bell if you want to be notified of future uploads. That's about it really. If you'd like a private reading with me, check the description box below. Let's get on and find out what his current thoughts are. It's the most favourite reading on here, so let's find out. Hi, group 1. So his current thoughts, we've got 2 oracle cards. We've got, I thought we had 4 tarot, but we don't. We've got 3 for you, so that's fine. We've got Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 9 of Swords. We've got separation and change the scenery as clarification. So his current thoughts. To be honest, the change the scenery and the Knight of Swords could be him running away. You've got separation. Whoa. Sorry, excuse me. Well, I just move that. Hopefully that won't fall down again. So we've got this running away energy. It's all fueled by fear. You are probably already in a period of separation. If you're not, this is looking like it may happen. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to break up with you if you're in a secure relationship. Take it in the context of your situation, because obviously this is a general reading. So for example, if you are in a happy relationship but you're just trying to work out what's going on with him at the moment, or wanting just to find out some information, what I would say is there's a stepping away. There's a moving back from the relationship or the situation, hence the card separation. And this is all coming from, it could be a little bit of immaturity, because we've got change the scenery and the Knight of Swords. Sometimes the Knight of Swords, it's like all this blustering around energy, this over the top, maybe a bit impulsive, scattered energy that kind of, this is a person who's still trying to find what they really think or become a little bit more mature and disciplined. This person is not quite there yet. So every time a new idea comes along, they're chasing after it and they're kind of here, there and everywhere. So the Knight of Swords is this kind of an energy. It's not bad. It's not wrong. It's just a more naive or a more youthful energy. It's someone who's trying to find out what they're doing. It's also an energy of really taking purposeful action. So if your person really does need to get some things sorted, then this could be a positive energy, because this is an energy of like, let's get in there and get sorted. However, and they're saying for a few of you, sorry, just to finish what I was saying, they're saying for a few of you, the change the scenery is them getting away from or cutting ties with some sort of situation. And this could be to do with the separation as well. But I think the thing is, this is his current thoughts in brackets towards you, really. And so what I'm seeing is, yes, he may be getting away from someone else, but there's a sense of separation between you guys as well. What I wanted to say, though, earlier, I don't know whether I actually finished it, was this naivety or this youthfulness that comes with this Knight of Swords. What this feels like to me is he could just be changing the scenery for changing its sake. You know, that sort of lack of discipline, or like getting bored or restless. And the Knight of Swords can be this very restless energy. So this person is trying to, his current thoughts are like, I want some change, I want to move forwards, I want things to be different, but not necessarily in a grounded, purposeful way, but more in a kind of scattered way. So I do see things changing, I do see things moving, but it's got a very scattered, slightly immature energy to it. And I think this is something to bear in mind. It's not coming from a mean place or a cruel place or even an intentional place. This person is unaware. You know, they're a bit confused. The 7 of Cups is confusion here. The 9 of Swords is fear in the most basic essence and form. So what it's saying here is, with the 7 of Cups, is this person, his thoughts are confused. He doesn't really know how to move forwards. Therefore, some of you are finding this person's dragging their heels. they're not moving, they're not taking the action that they need to take, or they haven't done so far, or the other way around, they're rushing too much. Now, with the ones that have been dragging their heels recently, what you'll find is that they may flip that with this Knight of Swords energy and suddenly take action. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be necessarily very balanced action. For some of you, you're saying, I don't care. As long as they start moving and shifting, this is good. And actually, that is the case for some of you. That even though they may act now, think later, they may speak now or take action now and then find that maybe it's something that they regret a little in the future. You know, it could end up being action that's a bit haphazard or a bit like a bull in a china shop. But ultimately, it is going to change the scenery. It is going to make some changes. You know, there are some changes being made for him, you know, and he is thinking, right, I need to sort this out. So it's not that the desire isn't there. He really does want to make changes. And I think in some cases, the separation is not something that they want. But they're struggling to kind of manage the situation, take charge. Hence this Knight energy. The Seven of Cups is saying that they feel confused about how to move forwards efficiently and properly. They're not really listening to intuition. The Knight of Swords, their mind, head, brain, they're up in their head. You know, they're thinking about it. Some of them have got a bit fixed in terms of going with what they think or feeling like they have to do it all in their minds rather than listening to their heart and soul, rather than letting themselves be guided. Hence this sense of overwhelm, of feeling unsure about which way to go. The Nine of Swords could be the result of all this confusion and not really knowing what to do and not feeling very guided because they're up in the head. And this brings the Nine of Swords, which in some of them is just stress. In some of them it's anxiety. Some of them it's depression. But it's this feeling of feeling totally hemmed in by thoughts, by worries, by ideas, by over-identification with the past or the future, which is about the mind. So this person's thoughts are very much, obviously this may sound a little confused, but hopefully you'll get what I'm saying here. This is a person whose thoughts are being fueled by thinking, not by intuition. Okay, so we all have thoughts. I mean, when we say, oh, you know, you need to listen to intuition, we then use our mind to implement plans and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with using your head. You need to use your head. But this is someone who's maybe overly relying on it to the point where they're finding it difficult to find their way. You know, so this person, you know, there's not a lot of emotion here, but it doesn't mean there isn't any emotion towards you. It's just his current thoughts. It's what he's thinking at the minute. And to me, it's like his thoughts are very confused. He's going to make some changes, but, you know, it's at the minute, it's kind of fueled by a lot of fear and a lot of confusion. So, yeah, I hope this makes sense. I know it's not really negative. I don't even think it's negative. It's just, this is just a phase that he's going through. But the thing is, he is making changes. Okay, loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading. Or a private reading. In the meantime, see you later, guys. Hi, group 2. Okay, so his current thoughts. We've got the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Death, the Empress. We've got, well, Spread the Light, Codependency. His current thoughts. Okay, so this is pretty clear. His current thoughts are that he is learning, has learned. We've got the Hierophant and Spread the Light. So he wants to spread the light. Now, if we take this, if we unpack this with the Hierophant and Spread the Light indicate to me that this person has had some sort of aha, revelation and realization, particularly when you look at the other things. Codependency has been affecting this person for either in the past or is affecting them now. But because of this Hierophant and Spread the Light at the beginning of the reading here, what this tells me is that they have had codependency issues. Their thoughts have been muddled by codependency, by feeling insecure, by feeling fearful, by having addictive patterns around relationships, dysfunction around relationships, and what relationships mean. You probably know this with this person. This person could have a codependent relationship with you or with other people. You may know that this person has issues with parenting style from their childhood, that they have had some issues. The point is, this person has dysfunctional patterns and behaviors around relationships. This person is starting to learn. So their thoughts still have this codependency as a basis. That was what they have grown out of, if you like. And so it's always going to be there to some extent. I mean, arguably it's like an addiction, so it's like a recovering energy rather than a recovered. Let's not go there. But the point is that this codependency is the root of their thinking, or their sort of dysfunctional thinking around relationships. So this is kind of like just a bit of information for you around the situation with them. You know, that they've had this issue with codependency, and so this is the basis of what's been causing them an issue. But what this tells me with this spread the light is in my readings, the guides use this as a sort of synonym for love or oneness or wholeness. So the point is, this person has learned. The Hierophant is the teacher and the student energy. So this person has learned from the light. This person has learned from the love. This person has learned from the connection with you as well, because we've got the Two of Cups here. This is a soul connection. So probably the person you're inquiring about, you have a soul connection with, whether you want to call this a twin flame or a high-level soulmate or whatever you want to call it. You have some sort of soul relationship. So you feel this connection with this person, mind, body, and soul, on a very deep level. It also indicates this person may well have learned from your relationship. So their thoughts are that their current thoughts are that they've learned, that having an epiphany, an aha moment is how it feels to me. They are understanding, they're finally seeing that their issues are the basis of the problem, not you, and not yours and their relationship. The Hierophant and the Spread the Light, they're coming to the realization of what is wrong and what they need to do. They're looking to move more towards the light. They're looking to move more towards some sort of functional situation. The Two of Cups and the Death here, what this tells me is that there's some sort of transformation going on. They're coming to some sort of realization about your relationship, and it does seem to me like they see your relationship, because this is their thoughts. It's not necessarily saying that you well, I do actually, no, I'm going to correct myself there. I do think that this is a soul connection because it looks like it. But what I was going to say was that this isn't necessarily what is the case in the situation. It's just their thoughts. Their thoughts that you are an ideal match, that they do feel connected to you on a soul level, and they want to end some sort of old situation, or an old situation has ended or is ending, and they want to move on from this. They want to change the situation. They want to create a new situation. They want to let go of an old one. I think a lot of these people are already in a relationship or have been in a recent relationship. They're going through some sort of transformation, some sort of change. If they're not already in a relationship or haven't been in a relationship recently, this can just be a mental and emotional pattern that they're letting go of finally. They see you as the Empress. This is the Divine Mother. Could be the mother of their children. Could be that you are the mother of their children, or want to be, or they want you to be. It doesn't have to be. This is just the highest divine feminine energy for me of the deck. So this is saying that they really hold you in that high esteem, and they see you as a potential long-term partner. So this is extremely strong that they see you in this way. They're seeing the light over this relationship. They at the moment, their thoughts are that they see it very, very highly. They hold it in great esteem, that they want to transform. They want to move towards that. What I would say is, because the codependency is here, this does suggest that this could be a little bit of putting you on a pedestal, bit of fantasy blue sky thinking here, and there's nothing wrong with that. But because of the codependency, it could almost be a little clingy, or it could be a little bit fantastical. You know, it's like a fantasy, but not a reality, and not something that, or not something that's based on functional energy. I still think there's a codependent element to this person's thoughts, because it's very, very flattering. Yes, there is some awakening, some awareness coming to this person, but codependency is still there. So that is something you need to be really aware of. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading. In the meantime, have a great day. Hi, group 3. How are you doing? So his current thoughts, or her current thoughts. Ace of Wands, Queen of Coins, Three of Wands, the Star. Let's look, what's the clarifiers? Just sing, chemistry. Right, so obviously we don't know the history of your personal situation. This person's current thoughts, though, his current thoughts, are that there is hope, inspiration, and possibility in this situation. If you are waiting for communication from this person, just sing. Let's take it literally. This is someone singing out. This is someone communicating. This is someone putting it out there, saying something, you know, releasing the information. So I do feel like, because it's next to chemistry as well, this could be like a bubbling up of energy. There's this strong attraction. This person feels very, very attracted to you. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This person feels the chemistry. This feels that burning passion towards you, or excitement or connection, whether it's on mental, physical, emotional level. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, it's all of the above. They want to sing out. They want to communicate with you. So if you are waiting for them to communicate with you, then they're going to do that imminently if they haven't already. They're feeling very inspired. I get the feeling that some of you, this person maybe felt a bit despondent for a while, but now they're feeling more certain and more focused. The Ace of Wands is this passion, excitement, awakening, an aha, a revelation, a realization, a breakthrough. This is a new beginning, a new energy of inspiration. So this is an idea that then leads this person. So something has occurred to this person. They've either had a personal breakthrough, or something has occurred to make them think, oh, hang on, maybe there's something here. Maybe I can do something here. Maybe I can move towards something here. The Queen of Coins is their current thoughts about you. You would be the Queen of Coins. So this is the ideal female partner. In my readings, I tend to see the Queen of Coins as like a wife energy, or a long-term partner, potential mother, someone who's ready for commitment. So they're seeing you in this kind of wife place. You know, they're seeing you as a wife kind of energy. So obviously it's a bit different for each of you. I mean, some of you are like, oh, I don't want to be a wife, or, you know, oh, I'm only 20. Why are you saying that? Or 18. You know, take it. I'm having to talk sort of generally, because there's loads of different people will maybe watch the reading, hopefully. So take it in, you know, interpret it as your intuition tells you, because your intuition is always chiming in and just adjusting in general readings, you know, and it's right to listen to that. Yeah, it's okay to listen to that. So yeah, but this, whatever is the suitable, like most committed you would be looking for at this time, that is how this person sees you. This person sees that the opportunity with you may be coming around the corner. It's not quite here yet, but they're kind of getting geared up for it. They've got a plan, and now they're starting to put that plan into action. They're starting to feel more creative about it again. They see there's potential in the future, because we got towards the end of it. We've got the end of these groups. It's like their thoughts are, well, in the future, there's the Star. So their thoughts are that there's maybe hope after all. There's maybe light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there is a potential for you and them. They see that, you know, you really are like a dream come true to them. And they see that perhaps there is possibility. So their thoughts are very positive. I feel like quite a few of you maybe are saying, oh, that's good, because for the longest time they've seemed kind of negative, or they've got kind of fed up or despondent, or they've seemed like they've given up. But actually, you know, they're feeling more invigorated. They're feeling inspired. This is the inspiration. Inspired about you as their long-term partner, wife, committed situation. They kind of got some sort of plan in place, or they've got some ideas. And they feel inspired that an opportunity is going to show up soon. I feel like they will communicate with you if you're waiting for communication, and the passion is absolutely there for you. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love, guys. It's very, very exciting. A really positive group. Love that. This person's clear, you know. This person's really clear that you're the right person for them at this time. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading. In the meantime, see you later, guys. Hi, group 4. How are you doing? So, his current thoughts. King of Swords. The Tower. Oh, dear. 6 of coins. Okay. 9 of coins. Sorry to say, oh, dear. Be patient. Yes. Flirt. Okay. Right. His current thoughts. When I said, oh, dear, I don't want you to feel like, oh, no, why? Don't worry about the Tower either. Why I said, oh, dear, is because obviously what we want to hear. If you're watching this reading, his current thoughts, you're most likely wanting to hear things are moving forward, he's opening up, things are improving, things are speeding up, or things are looking to move towards the next level or whatever. The thing is that it all is not lost in this situation at all. We've got the flirt energy. So there's this kind of light-hearted energy. This doesn't make sense with the others if we take it literally. What the flirt card means is this person has a kind of superficial connection to you, as in they're allowing themselves to feel a kind of superficial excitement towards you. You know, there's like a giggly, flirty, superficial level of energy towards you. So their thoughts are, you know, if you message them or if you hear from them or if you're having conversation with them or whatever, or they just feel your energy or they think of you or they remember about you, they get a kind of slightly giddy, superficial, flirty energy. It's kind of fun, excited, but it's not running very deep at the minute. Now, it doesn't mean they don't have the capacity to love you, or it doesn't mean that they don't love you, or it doesn't mean that they can't love you. It's just that they are very, very rigid at the moment in what they're thinking. They're very rigid. The King of Swords is this determined, up in the head, could be slightly controlling, not in a sort of tyrannical way, but, you know, like their thoughts, they are not allowing their thoughts to go awry. They're not allowing their thoughts to move. They are being very rigid in their thinking. So this is why this emotion can't penetrate and get any deeper, because they've made a decision about how they see things, they've made some sort of decision about this relationship, or they've made some sort of decision about their life, and they are focused. You know, they are clear, they are focused, and they're not moving away from it. That said, they've also got the Tower. So there's some unrest going on. This is about the Tower on its own is an energy of chaos and destruction, but this is their thoughts. So this is the issue here. This is the contradiction. This person is trying to control their thoughts, but at the same time, they've got a bigger energy, because this is a major arcana, minor arcana. Major arcana generally trumps minor, although this is the first card, so it's strong. And this is why you're having such a problem with this person, if you are having a problem with this person, because this is such a friction, because they want to control what they're thinking, but the Tower is this sexual energy as well, passion, fire, and also this sense of unrest, this sense of explosion, this sense of passion and heat and disruption and chaos, you know, which is the antithesis of the King of Swords, which is controlled and focused and you know, and determined and you know, is kind of rigid in where it's going. And this is all up in the head. This is kind of a powerful, almost like, you know, like an energetic force. So this person is kind of torn between these two different ways of looking at the situation. On the surface, they've just got this kind of flirty energy, because deep down there's all this unrest going on, all this conflict, you know. They want to offer something. The 6 of coins is a generosity energy. It's an offering energy. They want to offer something. but they want to stay as they are as well. So this is the conflict. We've got two different, this is the conflict situation. So this is like this. You know, they have decided they're staying as they are. The 9 of coins. This just in my readings intuitive lately. This means kind of comfort zone, staying in the groove that you've already carved out. So this is one half of them. The other half of them wants to offer something, wants to give something, wants to, you know, break out of this limitation and, you know, erupt into this new situation. You know, the be patient is interesting because their thoughts are that the be patient would suggest to me that they haven't yet concluded. They're trying, I feel like they're predominantly, this is what they're trying to do, but predominantly what they're really feeling is this. So this causes just a constant friction. Be patient means they're still trying to get there with this. They're still trying to work it out. I feel like the confusion for you could be that this flirt energy is the energy that's coming through. So it's kind of like a superficial, like this person is kind of ambivalent or not bothered or doesn't seem to be thinking it through very much. This couldn't be further from the truth. There's a lot of issue and friction and tension and conflict going on in this person about this situation. They haven't made their mind up. Their current thoughts are that they can't decide. I don't really think as well that it's that they can't decide. It's that they've decided this, but their true self is this. And so they're in conflict with themselves. The be patient could also be a nod to you that eventually this will work out. Eventually they will come to some sort of conclusion. I hope this helps. I hope it makes sense. Loads of love, guys. If you want a private reading with me, check the description below. Have an amazing day. I will see you really soon. Bye.